Hey everybody, what I got here is my new FPV plane. It's a smaller version of my big FPV plane. I was wanting something a little bit easier to carry around, but flew basically the same because the other one, it flies pretty good. So the wings style is pretty much the same as the other one. One of the things that's different about the wings on this one here is not only do I have ailerons here on both sides, but I also have flaperons that when I get to where I want to try and see how those will work, I'm going to try and use, the flaps also with this. The wind is always blowing pretty good here in Kansas, so what I want to be able to do is, get this thing to slow down at a shorter distance and not always come in hot because, the tall brush or whatever I got, which is nice. I like using this tall brush for testing planes because it gives me something soft to put the planes in. One of the things that gave me the idea for the fuse was with my job we have large paper rolls on our big printer, and they come in a thin lightweight plastic. They're rigid, they've got grooves on the inside which help make this thing a lot stronger, so I thought, well, this would make a pretty good fuse. Also having the grooves on here, it helped me have lines at one end to the other to help make sure that I get everything straight and cut, level. One of the other things I did on this one is I took another piece of a roll, split it in half in length, and that's what's here in the red and white checker. And I slipped it over the top. Now what it lets me to do is when I spin this, I have a place to put my battery, access compartment. I plan on putting more of them up here, as I need. But after I get the battery in here, all I gotta do is spin this back around, and now I have a battery door. And I thought that was a pretty good idea. Plus, since I cut a hole in this, it helped strengthen all that back up. I have weight up here in front, which hopefully will compensate for what I figure the camera equipment, everything I'll be putting up here, should help keep it balanced. We're going to find that out. That's what I'm out here to do with my CG on it. The wings come off. They are rubber banded on. With 4 rubber bands, I cross 2 and then straight across 2. So we're going to see how the thing does. My color scheme, as you see, is I got red checkerboard on both sides and green on the other. On the bottom, and my 2 white stripes, black with red and green on the wing tips. But I don't know how well that's going to help because my intention is this is going to be a FPV plane that I want to try and fly with a camera. So see how it does. And in the background, you probably see my dog running back and forth. She helps me find planes. Sometimes when they don't land in deep grass where I can see them, she's pretty about finding them before I do. So that's why she's out here. Let's see what I can do. Well, attempt number 1, as Kansas wind goes, you throw a plane and you get a strong wind. It pitched it off just enough. When of all the big soft grass out there, it didn't land in soft grass. So it didn't do so good. Tried using depth for a change, using poster board like I did on the others, which always seems to be a little bit stronger. So good, just as well. I mean, I could try and strengthen this all back up again, but I don't know. I may just try and make a new wing for it. I think I'm just going to make a new wing for it and use the material that I want to use for it, the original one to use for it, and try again. So, kind of nose in first a little bit of soil there. Well, attempt number 2 to come later after I make myself a new wing. Other than that, the rest of it held pretty good. I just had a long, thin wing, and it just really wasn't as strong as what I'd like to have been, so I had my doubts about it to begin with. So, see what happens.